cannot live without you. This is people think is a big statement. I love you so much that without you I cannot live. And you are my only love. Okay? Ordinarily. Yes, now you have started seeing that. Ordinarily we say that. But the Buddhist teaching says, no, this is very narrow. It shows your narrow-mindedness. It talks about loving everybody. And here you are saying, I can love only you and no one else. You see? So therefore, according to the Buddhist, what is really important is the unconditional loving kindness that is taught in Buddhism says that you love others not because that other person is loving you. You love others because that person, just like you, want happiness, do not want suffering. For example, you love yourself. Why you love yourself? If somebody asks you out of the blue, I have seen you that you are taking so much care about yourself, you are loving yourself. Why do you love yourself? You cannot give a correct answer to this by saying that I love myself so much because I am a professor or I am a very smart man. You can give all kinds of answers, but these are not going to be the correct answers. So the correct answer will be, I love myself because I want happiness, do not want suffering. So therefore I have to take care of myself. I have to love myself. So similarly, in the same way, you should love others because just like yourself, others also want happiness, do not want suffering. Now if you are able to make that kind of relationship, cultivate that kind of love, then even if that person's attitude, behavior changes to you, your love and affection will still be there. But in the ordinary case, it will not be there because we have what we'll call as love-hate relationship. You see? The ordinary love, unfortunately, is a little bit calculating. It's really a little bit egoistic. You are saying, although you make this great statement saying, I love you so much, but you are basically saying, you may not finish the rest of the sentence, but you are saying, I love you very much, so long as you love me. You may not say that other half sentence, but you are saying, I love you very much, so long as you love me. A clear proof is that as soon as that other person changes his or her behavior and starts, not loving you, then you change your attitude. So that kind of ordinary love, unfortunately, has a little bit of business going on there. You give me 10, I give you 10, or something like that, you see. I love you if you love me. So that is business. You do this for me, I do this for you. That's business. But in the Buddhist teaching, they say, no, I'm not teaching you business. I'm teaching you the reality. Okay? That since the reality is that everybody wants happiness, do not want suffering. Therefore, you should take care of others. You should love others. No, even in the ordinary case of marriage, even if the marriage breaks, okay, because of certain situations, circumstances, you cannot pull together, but still you should maintain that love. Not the stupid love, but genuine caring and love must be there. So that's what is being taught. Of course, it is not easy, it is difficult, but that is the desired kind of direction, the meaning of loving kindness. Okay? Any other questions? You have 7 minutes. 7 precious minutes. Yes?
Just about this unconditional love. So, okay, unconditional love, but still, usually people, they would choose one person to share their life with.
Of course.
Right?
Yes, good question. Yeah.
Still, this is attachment.
Yes.
You don't like your partner you don't like all the people as much as your partner.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly. Exactly. So you need to realize the fact that we are not Buddha right now. Okay, we are talking about certain desirable things, but since we are not perfect, we cannot be perfect right now. But all I am saying is, that is the goal. So slowly you try to reach there. So in your relationship also, I am not saying it's bad to choose one person. I am not saying that. Okay, all I am saying is, the person that you choose, first of all, reality is that you already, from the higher pedestal, if you look, still you're already making some mistake, because of the way you see things is wrong. Because the person that you thought is 100% beautiful, handsome, not necessarily 100% handsome and good. So you make mistake, you see. Okay, but still it's fine, because you are still on the conventional world. So you choose that person. But then having chosen that person, you need to maintain a purer relationship, less egoistic, purer relationship. Now that does not mean to say that even if that other partner is bullying you, and that happens all the time in the beginning, in the beginning, there's so much. In the beginning, you see, the honeymoon and, you really walk on the moon, so much excitement before you marry. And then after married, first few weeks, honeymoon, so much excitement. Then gradually, the distance becoming bigger and bigger, bigger and bigger, you see. You don't want to talk too much to that person as you used to when you were on the moon, you see. Okay. We all know this. So that actually tells the truth of the reality. Reality is like that, you see. So therefore, you should, if you are somebody who already has this idea, doesn't mean that you will not marry, you will overnight become Buddha, not like that. Again, you will marry, you will live in the society because you still have conditioning. But because you have that awareness that everything is possible, you see. So when something happens, you will not die of shock, you see. If you are not prepared, then you die of shock. Oh, this person, I expected 100% goodness. Now he cheated me, you see. Now I feel like committing suicide. These stupid things will not arise because anything can happen. You are prepared, you see. That's the thing, you see. So therefore, against illusion, as I said earlier, you see. It really helps you. It's very liberating if you understand these truths, you see. So therefore, with this understanding, you will reduce the obsession. You will reduce the attachment. You will not become perfect at one go, but you will reduce the obsession. You will reduce attachment, and you will develop more loving kindness. And there is a reason to develop more loving kindness to that person, to whom you married, or who are your family members. There's a reason out of all beings why I am together with these people, because there may be some karmic reason. You see, so because of this, I always tell people, think globally, act locally. You see, you talk big things, all sentient beings, but you don't know all sentient beings. Okay, so it's just there on the level of the prayer. But the real test of the pudding is how you live with your family members, how you live with your neighbors. That is the test of the pudding, you see. That's the test of the practice. So therefore you try your best to be nice with these people. You see. So in this way you gradually you will purify your relationship, so that this relationship will not bring suffering, or at least less suffering. Otherwise, with this uninformed relationship, people suffer so much. People start thinking, oh, this is my world. We use this word, oh, this is my world. And the world does not respond positively in harmony with your wishes and desires, then you get completely shattered, you see. So therefore, right in the beginning, you should have this holistic attitude and realistic attitude with everything. One small question, half question. No question? No answer. Okay, we stop here. Thank you. Very old friend. So how many years before?
17.
17 years before.